Welcome back to Living in Philadelphia Suburbs. My name's Neil, and today we're going to take a look at a map tour of Whitemarsh Township, some of the surrounding areas, and Philadelphia. We're going to talk about what is Whitemarsh, where is Whitemarsh, transportation, the recreation, shopping, the schools. I'll show you where everything is. If you're thinking about moving into the suburbs, around the suburbs, or even away from the suburbs, and I don't care if it's 9 days, 90 days, or 9 months from now, I want you to send me an email, shoot me a text, call me, because I and my team are here to help you make a smooth move. In front of us here is a outline of Whitemarsh Township. As you can see, Whitemarsh is basically rectangular. Right here is the 1 mile square that's Conshohocken that we've looked at extensively in the past, which gives you a pretty interesting comparison. Conshohocken is 1 square mile. Whitemarsh Township is 14 and a half square miles. The population of Whitemarsh is a little less than 20,000. So it's only double the population of Conshohocken, but it's over 14 times bigger in area. So that gives you an idea of the density. Whitemarsh is one of those green, leafy suburbs of Philadelphia. As you know, not all the suburbs of Philadelphia are green and leafy, but Whitemarsh certainly is. You can see here on the map all the green. This is the Wissahickon Creek. Schuylkill River's right here. Transportation is everybody's number one thing. As you can see, here's Route 276. That's the Pennsylvania Turnpike. Runs right through Whitemarsh. Connects to Schuylkill Expressway, and also this is what we've been calling the Blue Route. 476 is officially named the Midcounty Expressway, but no one around here uses that. So if you say 476, people might scratch their heads, but if you say Midcounty Expressway, nobody's going to even know what you're talking about. Route 73, that's the Pike, which is when Washington's army went across the Schuylkill right here, went across Pike, and then straight down Fayette Street. So if you're going to go into Philly, here's downtown Philadelphia. Right here, City Hall. As you can see, Schuylkill Expressway or some of the surface streets, another handy way to get down there. If you want to go to New York, you jump on the Turnpike, head over to New Jersey. If you need to go to Harrisburg or Points West, same thing. Great transportation. Here's Fort Washington State Park. That's where Washington and his guys camped. The Highlands, we've talked briefly about this. This is a Georgian mansion that the township purchased with open space. There's about 60 acres and all kinds of events happen there. Fort Washington, of course, is a beautiful park. I think it's 400 acres, 500, something like that. Right here is the old Mather's Mill. The original mill was called Farmer's Mill, Farmar. They were the original settlers. Farmer bought 5,000 acres from William Penn. What he traded to the first people, probably some beads. Farmer came over in 1683 and he died right away, and it was up to his wife and his kids. And his son started subdividing after he inherited the property into 1 and 200 acre farms. There's the historic Hope Lodge. We took a look at that. Another colonial structure open to the public from time to time. Interesting museum, really beautiful. Here's Broad Axe. Some people say it's the oldest tavern in the United States. I don't know if that's true or not, but there is a big old tavern right there. I believe it's currently closed, but I think that building that's there now is from the early 1700s. Transportation-wise, this is the Fort Washington Regional Rail, and it goes up to Doylestown, but you can commute into Philadelphia from there, or, of course, our old friend Spring Mill, and Whitemarsh has a second train stop at Mequon. There's some good easy parking down there also. They're both right on the river. And let's see, we were talking about Ridge Avenue. That's this road here. It's an old Indian trail. It's currently under construction all the way from here, all the way over into Norristown past the Turnpike. And it's a mess. And it's going to continue for a couple more years. But when it's done, it's going to be great. Germantown Pike, which is Germantown Avenue, another really old road. Right here is Plymouth Meeting, the meeting house in the school. We saw that on our tour. There's the Plymouth Meeting post office. So Plymouth Meeting was one of the villages. Over by the Mathers Mill, there was a village. Spring Mill was a village. And they stayed villages for a long time until after into the 20th century. Whitemarsh has 6 golf courses. I don't want to slight anybody. I mean, there's Green Valley. Over here, there's the Union League of Philadelphia, which was established in 1861. They're downtown on Broad Street. They have a golf course that they bought from the big insurance company, Chubb. They bought that a couple years ago. This is a golf course right here. This is Whitemarsh Valley. Here's the Morris Arboretum and Gardens. Here's Chestnut Hill, real easy to get to, great shops. This is the beginning of Fairmount Park and Wissahickon Valley. Philadelphia Cricket Club, they've been there forever. They own a bunch of golf courses, one of which is Philadelphia Cricket Club. There we are, Valley Green. This is the Bethlehem Pike, which is one of the old roads. And most of these roads were built in the early 1700s. There actually was a streetcar that ran from Chestnut Hill out Bethlehem Pike all the way up to Bethlehem City back in the 19th century. So if you like to golf, it's a great place. I think they're all private clubs. What it costs, I have no idea. But golf is like one of those things like fine dining. If you have to ask, you probably shouldn't go. And you got to spend money to have a good course because you need lots of maintenance. Okay, let's talk about the schools a little bit. There's a Colonial Elementary School. Whitemarsh Elementary School's right there. We went out, we actually peeked down at that because here's the William Jeanes Memorial Library, where there's all kinds of great things going on there. Lots of stuff for the kids, but there's plenty of stuff for adults. I mean, because there's the outdoors. If you like to get outside, you can do that here. High school's on Germantown Avenue. This is Miles Park, that's where the Little League is, and then there's the Plymouth Whitemarsh High School, which of course is where Conshohocken, Plymouth Township, and Whitemarsh Township, all the kids go to school there. It's the Colonial School District. The township building and the police station and everything is located right here on Germantown Pike, right in here. And as you notice, this is a nice little shopping center. Has a market, has some good restaurants, has a drugstore, has everything you can get. And then over here at Ridge, let's zoom out. Ridge and Butler Pike, that's the Whitemarsh Shopping Center. There's Giant and Panera Bread over there and numerous small shops. There's a dog shop, nail shop, tailors, there's a Starbucks, there's all that kind of stuff there. Montgomery County SPCA is located right there on Ridge. And then over here, now this is Plymouth Township, but that's a Plymouth Square. That's REI for those who like to get outside, and Five Guys for those guys who want to just eat burgers. So that's a quick video tour of Whitemarsh Township. Centrally located, great transportation, great schools, plenty of good parks, 6 golf courses, good shopping. That's my little quick map tour of Whitemarsh Township. Again, my goal is to help you be informed about real estate. So for when you're ready to move, if it's across the suburbs, in the suburbs, around the suburbs, even out of the suburb, give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. I and my team are here to help you make a smooth move. Thanks for watching. See you again soon.